Hey guys, what is up? It is No Help and welcome back to another video. Today, if you guys like the video, make sure to smash the like button. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I was actually talking to a buddy in real life at my my job that I'm currently at, and he asked me, "Are you Xbox or are you PS5?" And I'm like, "No, I'm PC." It's weird whenever you meet like a guy like around my age. It's like one of the first questions they ask: "Is it Xbox or is it PS5?" And it's like, nah, I play PC games, and stuff like that. And then they think PC is very interesting because they don't know if they should get into PC or whether they should keep playing Xbox or Nintendo Switch or whatever the hell they play. But anyways, he asked me, what types of games do you play? Like Call of Duty, Fortnite, all those random ass fucking games. And I'm like, nah, dude, I play an MMO. And doesn't even know what an MMO is. I'm like, like World of Warcraft, RuneScape. He's like, I've heard of RuneScape before. I'm like, yeah, that's the game that I play, RuneScape. He said to me, is it worth playing? What's the game about? So in today's video, we're going to be talking about if RuneScape is worth playing in 2021, specifically old school RuneScape. I'll talk a little bit about RuneScape 3 in a second, but this is pretty much how the conversation went with him and I. If you guys like the video, like it, and hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so the problem is, this day and age, everyone just wants instant gratification, and that's why there's so many different platforms like Instagram and Snapchat and all this and all that, and especially with TikTok recently. TikTok, YouTube Shorts, whatever it is, they're just like 10-second videos of just instant, right to the point, and that's it. The video's over with. Nothing. After that, no emotional attachment, no... you don't put work in, it's just 10 seconds and that's it. And I think that is what a lot of games are trying to do. I'll give you a couple of examples. I think like our brains are just slowly, just 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 15 minutes, just quick, easy gratification when games like, like Call of Duty, Fortnite, it's just an instant, quickly 10-15 minute game. The game's over with. You have no emotional attachment to it after. You just have fun in the moment, and then you move on to the next trend, the next bigger and better thing. You don't get dedicated to a game. You just stick at the exact whatever's in right now. You get that quick instant, what's the biggest TikTok, what's the biggest the kill streaks and Call of Duty and everything like that. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with those games, and if you guys play those games, I play them sometimes too, simple games like Mario and whatever it is. But the thing is like, they're not long term, you know what I mean? Even on a game like Fortnite or something where it's a lot of fun, it's a good game, but that's it. You might unlock things or whatever, but at the end of the day, it's the exact same thing over and over and over and over again. And it's just quick 15-minute fix, to get your mind off the real world or whatever. And RuneScape is the same way with repetitive actions, but it takes a lot longer to get things over with. Game companies have come out with like, types of games where just quick 15 minutes, everything about the game, that's the entirety of the game. And there's like strategies and other things that you can do. I'm not putting down these other games, but yeah, that's all it is, quick, instant. And with a game like RuneScape or any MMO for an example, you learn something new every day. You'll never, like me, I've been playing for 12, 13 years. I still learn new things every single day. There's, like how to do something better, more efficient. Oh, I didn't know this existed in the game, stuff like that. And just that comes over time with updates, but it's such a big game that you're not going to know every single thing about the game all the time, especially with all the updates and stuff. But this game's a game where it's not always going to be fun. It's not always going to be, that quick instant 15-minute fix and then you can move on to the next trend, the next bigger and better thing. It's, you do the exact same thing for hundreds of hours and then you master it, and you move on to the next thing for hundreds and hundreds of hours and then you master it. But at the same time, you get to keep the progress that you have already made. I think the why people play those types of games where you do 15 minutes, the game's over, and then you're done, is because, you know, there's no emotional attachment with it, you know what I mean? You can just quit, you can start it whenever you want, you can end it whenever you want, and it's not going to really affect your life. But with a game like RuneScape, you know, you're going to be playing this game for years and years and years, and you have to commit to the game, you know what I mean? I mean, you could quit the game whenever you want, like, it's not forcing you to play it or anything like that, but you know, you want to keep going, getting more levels, gaining more experience, unlocking new things all the time, and you get addicted to the game because it saves. Let that sink in. The game saves, you know? Every single thing that you do, you log in the next day, and what you did the previous day, you still have, you know? It's not that quick 15-minute game and that's it, you know? You die in the game, oh, I'll just, you know, start a new match, nothing changed, my account's exactly the same. Whatever you do on this game saves, so, you know, you die with all of your money, that's it, you know? You died with all your money, there's no going back. You know, you get a drop from you know, you complete a raid and get a twisted bow and you make 1 billion GP, you get to keep that the next day, you know what I mean? It's not just like, that was a good game, you know? Got a couple kills in that game, oh, let's move to the next one. That doesn't matter anymore. But with a game like this, everything matters forever. And explaining to my friend this game, and, you know, oh, it takes hundreds of hours to learn everything, there's so much to do in this game, and, you know, how long does it take to get to the max level? And it's like, the max level of what? You know what I mean? I tried to explain to him that there's like so many different skills and quests and achievement diaries that you can do, and there's updates every single week, and just to, you know, max out one of your many skills. And it's really hard to explain to somebody that maxing one of your skills, they think, like, because they're so used to every other basic game where you max one thing and that's it, you know what I mean? But I told them, like, you know, to max one of the longest skills in the game, it's like 400 to 500 hours. And he's like, holy shit, you know what I mean? Because all these fucking kids are used to these Xbox games that you can beat in, you know, 15 to 20 hours, and then that's the entire game, you move on to the next trend. And yeah, I told him I've been playing RuneScape for like 13, 14 years, and he's like, that's crazy. And he asked if it was the same account, and I said, yeah, I played the same account for like 5 to 6 years, and then they made like an older version of the game, and I've been playing that one, you know? And he thinks it's just crazy that I can play the exact same game for, you know, so long and not finish the game, because, you know, like, it's just, games these days are programmed like where, you know, you beat them and that is it, but that is not like real life at all, and you don't learn anything from those games, you know? You just have the quick instant fun, which is, I guess, is what video games are supposed to be, just quick instant dopamine, and then you move on and you forget about them. I mean, that is what a video game should be, but a game like RuneScape is more of like having like a secondary, you know, RuneScape's like a passion, it's not like a video game to me. It's another thing, you know, you show them a couple clips of it and they're like, oh, that game looks fucking shit, it looks like a phone game, and, you know, it's like, I just recently talked about the graphics and things like that. I told them it's not about the graphics, and it's about the actual game, and that, you know, you should give it a try, you know? But I think the problem is, it's just this generation of new people joining these games, they won't understand what it is like to work for something, you know what I mean? They don't find grinding to gain levels fun. They just want that quick instant, that's it, you know what I mean? And it's kind of unfortunate, really, because games like this teach you a lot. They teach you, you know, progression, they teach you how to save, they teach you numbers and math, and how to solve problems, really. And it's really unfortunate that the games that are coming out today are just, you know what I mean? Like, I really don't see any difference between playing a game like Call of Duty or Fortnite than I see as playing Flappy Bird. I mean, that sounds crazy, but at the same time, it's like, you play a game of, you know, Call of Duty, you kill a few people, you might have a lot of fun, but then you die, and then, you know, you restart the exact same thing over and over, and it's just like a skill-based thing. This game, it's like, you know, it's sort of like Farmville, you know what I mean? You wake up, you check your crops type shit, you wake up, you check your bank, you know, you go do a farm run, and then, you know, you might go do a Slayer task, and whatever you've done saves, so it seems like it's worth doing, and you don't get that with many games these days. It's just dopamine, that's all you get. But overall, to my friend, is this game worth playing? 110%. If you actually give the game a proper chance, learn it and stuff like that. I don't want it to take over your life or anything like that, but 100% it is worth trying. There's so many different things on this game that you can do, and, you know, it will get you out of those stupid dopamine filling games and actually make, you know, you want to learn something and progress and stuff like that. And there's countless ways that this game has helped me with my real life, and just how to save and how to, you know, how to do math, and it's just really good game overall. There's so many things, like I was saying, to do, like questing, there's bossing to do, there's, communities you can go through, you can learn how to PK people, and overall you can just learn how markets work, learn about stocks and stuff like that. The Grand Exchange is very similar to like the stock market in real life. It goes up and down every day, and overall I just think this is such a better game you could spend your time with than something that's just a quick 15-minute dopamine rush or a Flappy Bird type game. But anyways, that's just my personal opinion. I know a lot of people like those types of games, and sure, I like them too from time to time, but I wouldn't consider, playing those games all the time. I would never do that. If there wasn't games out like RuneScape, for example, like, I wouldn't even have a computer. There wouldn't be a point to me. I don't like those games at all. I'd probably be one of those fucking Xbox kids. But anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video today, and if you want me to make any more videos like this, just drop them down in the comments below, a topic or something like that, and I will for sure make a video about it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. See ya later.